Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning, and I'm joining all of you from our
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Seattle Supersonics.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now the starting group for Orlando. Grant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Royal in at the 3 slot. Now here is Hardaway. Back to O'Neal. 3 on the clock. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And here is Payton. Left side, Kemp. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. Kicks to Schrempf. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Schrempf. Here's Kemp. The rebound by Grant. And now Orlando on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Royal. For the Sonics, it's been a slow start. 6-point game. Payton, that's good.
And Payton loves getting into the defense on these drives. Knock him around, doesn't matter. He gets it done.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Shaq. What a fantastic look by Penny.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Payton passes to Schrempf. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Now here's Hardaway. Inside. Johnson with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Money from the wing.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Perkins is checked in for Seattle. Grant against Kemp. Shoots over Grant, and that one goes long.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Peyton makes another fantastic move.
Peyton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Askew comes in for Detlef Schrempf. And McMillan subbed in for Hawkins. Scotty's checked in for the Magic. Shaw comes in for Anderson.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Askew following the bucket by Orlando. And stolen by Scott. And up the court come the Magic on the break. That's tipped. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 6 points.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Peyton's shot is off. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Scott. 2 points. That one goes.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Sonics making a switch here. Wingate's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Rollins checked in for Shaq. Turner comes in for Grant. And it's Bowie in for Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Askew passes to Brakowski. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bowie. He's covered by McMillan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .102 left in the first quarter. The pass to Perkins.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
.54 left here in the opening quarter. Perkins, the pass to McMillan. Back to Perkins, trying to get something going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, some call him Sleepy Sam, others the Big Smooth. Perkins may never be a true superstar, but he contributes in almost every facet of the game.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Here is Shaw. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Bowie. Feeds to Scott. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Perkins. Perkins drills the 3.
You know what? The nice thing about Perkins is he can score at all 3 levels. At the rim, mid-range, and from the 3. Right there, you see the range.
Rollins the pass to Shaw. The kick out to Scott. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Scott's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Seattle, Hawkins is out there with Wingate. Then it's Schrempf. Then there's Sean Kemp. And it's Johnson in at the center filling out the middle. To the inside, Kemp. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here's Orlando. Knocked away. Ripped away by Shaq.
Sonics foul. Sean Kemp.
So for the Magic, Royal comes in for Scott, and it's Anderson in for Bowie.
Donald Royal. Nick Anderson.
Here is Shaw. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Turner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Magic.
Seattle foul ball. Irvin Johnson.
Grant, he's checked in for the Magic. Hardaway comes in for Shaw.
Into the lineup for the Magic. Horace Grant.
The Magic leading by 17. Anderson outside to the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man, about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And that one misses. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Wingate. And he's good on the second. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Sonics trail by 18. Payton left side. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Passes it to Hardaway.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Hawkins against Hardaway. Kemp dishes to Schrempf. A long-range bomb from Schrempf.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The Magic again can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Schrempf. And another 3 for Seattle.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Johnson. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Schrempf against Hardaway. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Johnson. Perkins comes in for Kemp. Askew's checked in for Detlef Schrempf. And it's McMillan in for Hersey Hawkins. And he lobs it up. Penny hits Shaq, and Shaq polishes it off.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Payton with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Payton passes to McMillan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Payton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Perkins with the jam. The Magic leading by 11. Anderson outside. Out left to the wing. Grant finds Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Grant, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Kept alive. Here's Perkins. Tries again. Sam Perkins getting it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Hardaway passes to Grant. That one, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Payton attacking. Here's Askew, defended by Shaq. Here's McMillan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McMillan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Sonics. Orlando with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. A different look for Seattle. Schrempf comes in for Brakowski. And it's Wingate in for Askew. Orlando also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Royal. Bowie comes in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. Here is Shaw. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Bowie. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Things were going Orlando's way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They ran away with the opening quarter. Their lead was 13 points at the end of the... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Anderson. Grant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Royal, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. Orlando leading by 8. To the inside, here's Shaq. Johnson with the block. Here's Payton. Finished off the break. Payton's got 9.
Yeah, Shrimp showing you some nice awareness there. And he's dependable when it comes to finding his open teammates.
Anderson kicks to Hardaway. Down low, looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far, and the shot is good.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Here's Payton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Royal the pass to Grant. Here's Hardaway. It's taken away by Payton. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Kemp slams it in.
And, you know, this speaks volumes to Kemp's freakish athletic ability. I mean, he's always looking to punch it off the alley-oop.
Orlando leading by 7. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Okay, Seattle, get up!
And the Magic making a change here. Scott's checked in.
There we go, fans. Your Sonics dance team.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. That shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Payton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Outside Hardaway. Over Payton. But they get it back.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Seattle calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Perkins is checked in for Seattle. Askew comes in for Payton. Sonics trail by 7. Out to Shrimp. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Sweet little floater. Hardaway has got 8.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Hawkins passes to Perkins, and Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Scott on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
Kemp dishes to Schrempf. Back to Kemp. To halt the run. And Grant sends it back. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bowie comes in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. O'Neal. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Shaq's got 23 points. Hawkins with it. Now defended by Grant. Hawkins kicks to Schrempf. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hawkins with it. Inside. No good from Schrempf. Scott against Perkins. And it's Scott with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Poteluz, stolen by O'Neal. Fast break, here come the Magic. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Wingate is checked in for Schrempf. And it's McMillan in for Hawkins. And a switcher also for Orlando. Royals checked in. And Wingate gets it to go.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Shaq passes to Scott. Good on the bucket. Scott's got 18 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now the pass to Perkins. Over to the left wing. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Orlando taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Peyton. Johnson is out there with Kemp. Then it's McMillan, and it's Wingate in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Seattle making a change here. Schrempf's checked in. Royal against Schrempf. Royal can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics, trailing by 17.
And this is the guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Hardaway's checked in for Bowie. Here is Shaw. To the inside, Scott, and finished off by Scott.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Sonics trail by 17. Here's Kemp. Out to Schrempf. Over Shaq. They get it back. Pass to Schrempf. From the arc. Seattle missing again.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Anderson, he's checked in for Shaw. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Hardaway is getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Hardaway with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
No good from Schrempf. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-3 run. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. And that one, good.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anderson buries it from deep.
Boy, Anderson can really stroke that thing from behind the arc. When he's in rhythm, he lets it fly confidently.
Stolen by Anderson. Now Hardaway for three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Payton, and it's blocked. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hardaway. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Penny with a great feed on the alley-oop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Schrempf passes to Kemp. Will it go? And it's Kemp with the jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Hardaway. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
The first one falls. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Miller comes in for Schrempf. Brown, he's checked in for Hersey Hawkins. And it's Snow in for Gary Payton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Shaq. Rollins comes in for Horace Grant. Bowie, he's checked in for Scott. And Smith subbed in for Anderson. And he can't get the first one. And Orlando making a change here. Brown's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Smith against Snow. Here's Davis. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Brakowski, good.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And so he hits both. And so Miller will bring it up for the Supersonics. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Brakowski. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Seattle.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Smith outside. Pass to Bowie. Kicks to Brown. Right side Davis. Back to Smith. And here is Davis. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.